Hi everyone, I hope you're ready to do the Sondra Perl guidelines. It's a writing exercise, so everybody should be in front of their laptop with a Word or a Google Doc open and blank, ready to go for your writing, or with a pen and paper. Either one is fine. You don't have to know what you're writing about. You're probably wondering, what the heck am I going to be writing about? It doesn't matter. You will get guided through your topic and you'll decide a topic through these guidelines. So simply listen to the guidelines as I narrate them to you, and I will be telling you when to pause this video in order to do some of your writing. Then you will start the video again in order to continue with your writing. So here we go. These guidelines will help you to discover more of what's on your mind and almost on your mind. If they seem artificial, think of them as exercises. But they are exercises that will help you to perform certain subtle but crucial mental operations that most skilled and experienced writers do naturally. So when you're doing this writing, continue writing even when you don't know where you're going. So just keep writing, doesn't matter. Periodically pause and ask, what's this all about? And periodically check what you've written against your internal sense of where you're going or what you want to say, what Sondra Perl calls felt sense. In other words, is this really what you want to say? Is it really, or are you just grasping for words? If it's not what you really want to say, what words do you need to really get that point across? I should mention as well that this writing is completely private. In other words, you won't be sharing this writing with me, nor will you be sharing it with any of your peers in this class. After this writing exercise, we're going to do a journal exercise in which you reflect upon what it was like to do this writing exercise. That you will share, okay, your reflection on this, but you will not share any of the content of this. So you're free to write whatever you want, knowing that it is private writing and will not be handed in at all, okay? Okay. Find a way to feel comfortable. Shake out your hands. Take a deep breath, settle into your chair. Close your eyes if you'd like to and relax. Find a way to be quietly and comfortable, aware of your inner state. You can pause the video now and take a few minutes to do this. Welcome back. Ask yourself, what is going on with me right now? Is there anything in the way of my writing today? When you hear yourself answering that question, take a minute to jot down a list of any distractions or impediments that come to mind. You can pause the video now in order to complete this part of the exercise. Welcome back. Now ask yourself, what's on my mind? Of all the things I know about, what might I like to write about now? When you hear yourself answering, jot down what comes. Maybe you get one thing, maybe a list. If you feel totally blocked, you may write down nothing. Just write the word nothing. Even this can be taken further by asking yourself, what is this nothing all about? You can keep writing nothing, nothing, nothing until something comes to your mind to write about. Take a good 5 to 7 minutes now. Pause this video and write for 5 to 7 minutes in answer to this question. Welcome back. Now ask yourself, now that I have a list, long or short, is there anything else I've left out? Any other piece I'm overlooking? Perhaps even a word I like? Something else I might write about some other time that I can add to this list, or now that you can add to the list. Add anything to this list that you might write about that comes to mind. Pause the video now for 3 to 5 minutes and answer this question in writing. Welcome back. Whether you have a definite idea or a whole list of things, look over what you have and ask, what here draws my attention right now? What could I begin to write about, even if I'm not quite certain where it will lead? So take this idea, word or item, and put it at the top of a new page. Okay, save the previous page for another time. If you're working on a computer, you can just open another Word or Google Doc or simply scroll down to a new blank page. Take 5 to 7 minutes to answer this question. You can pause the video now and come back after you've completed that part of the writing. Welcome back. Now, taking a deep breath and settling comfortably into your chair. Okay, make sure you're very comfortable and relaxed here. Ask yourself, what are all the associations and parts I know about this topic? What can I say about it now? Spend as long as you need writing down these responses. Perhaps it will be a sustained piece of free writing, in other words, just continual writing, or a stream of consciousness, right, just following the thoughts in your mind, or perhaps it's separate bits, a long list, or notes to yourself. It doesn't matter what form it takes, it just needs to be writing, okay? Take 5 minutes or so to complete this part of the writing exercise. Pause the video and come back. Welcome back. Now, having written for a while, interrupt yourself, set aside all the writing you've done, and take a fresh look at the topic or issue. Grab hold of the whole topic, not the bits and pieces, and ask yourself, what makes this topic interesting to me? What's important about it that I haven't yet said? What's at the heart of this issue? Wait quietly for a word, image, or phrase to arise from your felt sense of the topic. Write whatever comes, okay? And remember that in the previous, in another part of this module, you will find the Sondra Perl guidelines in writing, and there's quite a long section there on what Sondra Perl means by felt sense, or the inner self that you can tap here. Take 5 or so minutes and to do this writing part. I'll come back in a minute. Welcome back. Take this word or image and use it. Ask yourself, what's this all about? Describe the feeling, image, or word. As you write, let the felt sense deepen. Where do you feel that felt sense? In your head, stomach, forearms? Where in your body does it seem centered? Continue to ask yourself, is this right? Am I getting closer? Am I saying it? See if you can feel when you're on the right track. See if you can feel the shift or click inside when you get close, when you think to yourself, oh yes, this says it. Take 5 to 7 minutes to complete this part of the writing exercise. Pause the video now and come back in after those minutes. Welcome back. If you're at a dead end, you can ask yourself, what makes this topic so hard for me? Or what's so difficult about this? Okay, so just ask yourself that question. What's hard about this topic? What's difficult about it? Then you can pause. See if a word, image, or phrase comes to mind that captures this difficulty in a new and fresh way. See if asking this question, what's hard about this topic, will lead you into some more writing. Take 3 to 5 minutes to complete this part of the exercise. Pause the video now and come back then. Welcome back. When you find yourself stopping, ask, what's missing? What hasn't yet gotten down on paper? And again, look to your felt sense for a word or an image. Write what comes to mind. Take 3 to 5 minutes to complete this part of the writing exercise. Welcome back. When again you find yourself stopping, ask yourself, where is this leading? What's the point I'm trying to make? Again, write down whatever comes to mind. Pause the video now and write for 3 to 5 minutes to answer this part. Welcome back. Once you feel you're at the end, so hopefully you've got everything you feel you can get down about this topic right now, you can ask yourself, does this feel complete? Look to your felt sense, your gut reaction, even to your body for the answer. Again, write down whatever comes to you. If the answer is no, pause and ask yourself, what's missing, and continue writing. This is the last part of this writing exercise, so try to do the best you can to wrap up what you have to say about this topic. Pause this for 5 minutes to do the writing and come back then. welcome back. I hope that this writing exercise was interesting for you and useful for you. And please remember that you can come back to this video and the Sondra Perl guidelines in writing that I've provided for you in this module. And you can do this exercise anytime you want to get yourself ready to write, to get what's off your mind in order to focus on what you need to focus on, or to try and prevent writing block. Thank you very much for listening to the video and for doing the writing exercise.